Hey guys, yeah, I wanted to come on here, give you a bit of a Thanksgiving weekend channel update. Seeing as though it's the end of the month as well. Um, but yeah, I wanted to come on here. It's about 8:06 a.m. on the Saturday, and you're probably wondering why I'm up early doing a video like this. Well, one, it's not the first time I've done a video like this early, but mainly because of the situation right now. Then yeah, it is kind of surprising that I'm doing a video this early, especially on a Saturday. But I wanted to come on here, kind of give you guys the heads up on what's happening. Now, if you've been paying attention to the news, depending on whether or not you believe anything they say, you might know that California is back in the purple tier, at least most of it anyway, like 75% of it. Even though a lot of counties are like, screw what Newsom's saying, we're not going to follow that because it's nothing but BS and we know better. So anyway, the reason I bring this up is because, of course, a week ago, my mom came home from work even before she even left. I mean, she was on her way to work. She had to drop something off at the mechanic and everything that he would need, and to work on her car. And as she was going to the gas station to get gas and then head to work, that's when she got a text and a call from her job saying, "Hey, look, we're shutting down for the next, next 10 school days, basically 2 weeks, if you will, in total." Because someone had tested positive for the virus. Mostly it's someone that only shows up there on occasions, and that's the family advocate. Now, the silver lining is the family advocate actually quarantined themselves days before, my mom got this news, but still, it changed up a lot of things to the point that, of course, I came on here and I let you guys know, hey, this is what's going on because of the virus and everything. So there's going to be a change in plans, a change in schedule. Basically very similar and identical to what I go through during the, summer, spring, and winter breaks. Anyway, so long story short, I'm saying this because my mom is scheduled to go back to work this, this Monday, but because we're in the purple tier, that's kind of up in the air. Like, anytime she tells us, "Oh, I'm going to be going back to work on Monday," those 4 words, "going back to work," are put into quotations with a question mark and an asterisk, because she doesn't even know that's going to happen. She hasn't heard anything yet from one of her fellow friends and preschool teachers that floats around and works at different sites on occasions on certain days. And she hasn't heard anything from her. Because if she had heard anything, she would let us know by now. But she hasn't heard anything from her because the overall corporation that she works for is called CAPE, and they would have let everybody at all the sites know, hey, we've got to close down for the rest of the year. She hasn't heard anything yet, so we don't know if CAPE's going to defy the orders and say, screw that, it's not that bad, and these are just kids, and we take the right precautions and everything. I don't know. But yeah, she's, but right now her status to go back on Monday, it looks like it's going to happen, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens between now and Monday, whether or not she gets something physically in the mail or she gets an email or something like that. We will soon find out. And if something does come up, I will let you guys know. Anyway, besides that, I'm sure one of the things you guys are wondering is, well, if you had a change in schedule, how were you able to do videos? Well, one, I was able to find opportunities. Like right now, it's 8:10 in the morning on a Saturday. This is how I find opportunities. I try to get up early or automatically get up early or whatever. And if I'm up to it, I do a video. Or I stay up late, 8, which I shouldn't, according to a lot of people, and I do a video then, or I do something to add some content. Like with the Survivor Series deal for my CAW League, I stayed up for 3 hours doing a live stream of that because that was the only opportunity I would have at that time. So besides that, I just try to find opportunities. One of the opportunities that I do find is when my mom's listening to her NIV audio Bible, which she got for her birthday, the ones they've been advertising on TV, or she's watching a movie on Netflix, Peacock, or Hallmark, or wherever, which is Christmas related, whether it's a romance, a comedy, or a drama, or whatever. Or she's listening to her music on one of her devices like this, So I take that opportunity. Or she's watching and listening to a church service or sermon, you know, on TBN or online or something like that. That's how I take an opportunity. But when I hear it suddenly stop and pause, and then I hear a little bit of movement at times, then I stop what I'm doing before I start it, and I wait. I wait patiently. Sometimes I have to wait a couple, about 15 minutes, 5 minutes, a couple hours, whatever, because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what she's doing. Because here's the thing, when you live with family of any kind, whether it's your parents together individually, or your siblings or your cousins, whatever, you have to work around the scheduling, because sometimes they'll come into your room and interrupt you when you're doing something because they need you to do something for them. And if you don't believe me, one of the examples I go back to is Alex, just Alex, formerly Deluxe Man. He was doing a live stream and he got interrupted by one of his family members doing the live stream. So yeah, it kind of makes things a little complicated at times, but you just have to work around it. And that's what I do. I work around the whole situation. Now, besides that, ads and everything, besides that, just finding those opportunities, you might have also noticed that I kind of lower my voice at times, like really low, especially when my mom's watching or listening to something, because I want to try to get the video out as quickly as I can, get my point across as quickly as I can, while she's doing something else, and I don't have to worry about interruption. So now you might say, well, why are you worried about her interrupting? It's because, again, there's a lot of parents out there that are her age that we live with, or we share a house with, or rent with, whether it's with our family and their families or whatever, that don't kind of grasp the concept yet of what a site like YouTube or Dailymotion or BitChute or any of them are like. So you want to be careful, because they could be sensitive. It's like with the Thanksgiving thing I did yesterday. There's certain people that don't want to be seen on camera, so you just want to focus on stuff that doesn't have people in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to be careful about. That's what I got to really be careful about, even though my mom unintentionally sometimes will allow her voice to be heard in the background when she's talking to somebody on the phone or something like that. Or something like that. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know what's happening, if you will, and how I'm able to, do vids and all that when I can, and let you guys know that I'm still going to be doing videos. There's still going to be stuff coming up, and it'll take time, but it'll still happen. But again, I just thought I'd come on here and let you guys know what's occurring and what's been going on and what potentially could happen. And that's all I can say. So hope you all have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. So for that abrupt interruption there, that's kind of what I'm talking about. But again, hope you all have a safe and healthy Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out.